KTN News.
Tonight's weekend report, striking nurses will not be going back to hospitals anytime soon. Negotiations to resolve the dispute have reached a dead end, with county governments now resorting to extreme measures to deal with striking health workers. Here's KTN's Health and Science reporter Saada Hassan with the latest as the industrial action entered its 36th day.
It is a fierce battle between the Council of Governors, health workers and the Ministry of Health, a fight that will ultimately see Kenyans paying the price. Speaking during a news conference in Nairobi, the Kenya National Union of Nurses faulted the Council of Governors for failing to offer leadership to resolve the dispute.
Even if it is going to take 1 year and above before they come to sign, we shall not go back to work, because the issues we raised were genuine. The committees that we were given to negotiate it with also agreed with us. And that is how we drafted the return to work formula.
The situation is dire and only getting worse after Kisii County became the latest region to terminate a letter of agreement signed between the county and the clinical officers. The termination of the deal came only hours after clinical officers held demos to the offices of the Council of Governors in Nairobi. Their efforts to seek audience with COG did not bear fruits. Meanwhile, medical laboratory officers have also vowed not to relent in their fight. The Council of Governors is firm that county governments cannot afford the demands by striking health workers. In a statement today, Kakamega Governor Wycliffe Oparanya, who is also the chairperson of the Council of Governors, said the strikes were crippling the economy.
Kuanzia wiki ijayo mimi naandika watu wengine. Tuna watu wengi ambao wanatafuta kazi. Tuna nurses wengi ambao tutaandika.
But the health workers will hear none of that.
It's so funny that our government has always been claiming they are broke. But you can pay billions of money for tea. You are broke. You can build a kilometer of road with 1 billion shillings. You are broke. You can increase the number of senators in this country. You are broke, but you can buy a mask that we are buying in the street for 10 shillings at 750 shillings, and you are broke. This is the time to address our issue. Health workers have a choice to make.
Meanwhile, in the last 24 hours, 98 COVID-19 cases have been recorded out of a sample size of 3,369. This brings to a total 98,432 COVID-19 cases in the country, with a positivity rate of 2.3%. Recoveries now stand at 81,255 after 154 people recovered in the last 24 hours. 144 are from home-based care program, while 10 were discharged from hospitals. Unfortunately, 3 more people have succumbed to the virus, raising the death toll to 1,716. Saada Hassan, KTN News.
Let's cross borders now, and Uganda goes to the polls on Thursday.